Hey guys, Christian Harris here from Harris Forge and Fabrication, and I'm going to show you the unboxing of my new Optrel E680. A few weeks ago, this one here, the solar cells died on it, and because it's an older model they hadn't put batteries in it yet, so that's why I had to get a new helmet. Basically all that happens, it wouldn't turn dark when I struck an arc. It's been a great helmet. I had it for close to 2 years and I got it used, so I'm not sure how old it was before that, but it served me well. It's one of the only helmets on the market that can do overhead, simply because the screen here isn't square, it's rounded, so if you're doing the overhead and the splatter's falling on there, it just rolls right off the side instead of melting a hole through and then ruining your screen and your solar cells, which means it also won't void the warranty. And the other nice thing, these cover lenses here, they're thicker than most, so they can withstand more, and they last a real long time. So, set that aside. Here's the new one. Comes with the 3-year warranty. I got the dark blue, just because I like the color. And right over here shows the capabilities of the helmet. I'll include a still shot afterwards, so you can take a better look at that. Right, so this is a made in Switzerland helmet, it's none of that Chinese junk. And here's what it looks like when you open up the box. So you got two spare cover lenses. You got your destruction booklet. And then the helmet itself. And that's all it comes with. So, just remove this little plastic piece. You got a nice fresh screen on there. Now, upsides of this helmet, as opposed to the older model, they are both Optrel E680. Now, the new one has a larger viewing area than the previous. I'd say it's about 1.5 times larger, which is really nice. More view is always nice. Also, this is the case with both. If you pop this off here, you got this little piece here that'll slide up and down. Now if that's up and you're working outdoors or in a bright shop or something, that can pick up the light and turn dark on you. And then if you got the helmet down when you're fitting something up or grinding, you can't see what you're doing. So you slide that down and then it'll narrow the sensor's view just to what's in front of you, so it'll only pick up when you're welding. That's nice because you can use it outdoors too. Also, the controls, it's the same as the older model. You got your delay. If it's up, it's fast. Push it down, now it's slow. Your dial to select your shade setting. Your range here, so if it's up, it's at 9 to 13. You push that down and you're at 5 to 9. And then you got your sensitivity. Now in the middle of your dial, you can push that in, and then right in there, you'll see a little red light turn on right there. and that means it's in grind mode. It won't turn dark. So you see that light, make sure you push that button again, and it'll turn dark when you start welding. It's got the same shell and everything as the old model, same cover lens. It's got the same headgear. Now, with the helmet, if I were to order just the screen itself and put it into my old shell, that would have cost me Canadian dollars $450 plus tax. Now, to order the helmet just on its own was $380 plus tax. So, much better deal. If your screen dies, you got an older one like this, the screen dies on you, just get a new helmet. And it's nicer. The other nice thing about this one, they fixed the problem that I had with this one. And you pull this off here, and there's two little watch batteries right there. So what happens now is this helmet will run off of the power from the watches, and when those start to go down, it'll switch over and use the solder cells. Or at least that's how it was explained to me by Praxair. So now, if the helmet ever dies on me again, I don't gotta spend the money to buy a new one, swap out the batteries, which is perfect. Save a lot of money that way. Yeah, everything's nice. It's good sturdy plastic, it's light, it doesn't weigh down on your neck. It's a very comfortable helmet. It's got plenty of space in here if you gotta wear a desk mask or a respirator or anything like that. They do make the PAPR model of this helmet. Basically what that is, it's a fresh air helmet, and it'll have a tube coming out here, and if you're working something like aluminum, it's good to have non-ferrous metals. I would recommend it definitely. If you have to weld galvanized, 100% get it. It is more expensive, but basically it's like a built-in respirator to the helmet. The entire thing is sealed. You got a little belt with the battery pack and the fresh air system. It's pumping it up so that you breathe through. It'll save you from all those fumes. Now for me, I only work steel. I only do stainless steel, I only do mild steel, high carbon steel, stuff like that. I don't have to worry about that. It's not too bad for you, at least not compared to the others. One other thing that you don't see in most helmets, when you put this on here, the screen should always be directly in front of your eyes. A lot of helmets, they'll have little slots in here, and you pry that open, find the slot, leave it at that setting, and that says to me that they're going to expect you find one setting that works for you and leave it there. It's not always the case. Sometimes you're doing overhead, you got to adjust it. Sometimes you're welding something small, you got to adjust it. Depends what position you're doing. So the nice thing about that, it's got this little dial here, and you just turn that, and it'll adjust the height that the screen sits in front of your eyes. It's very nice, very accessible, very easy to do. You can even do it while you're welding if you want, or if you have to. All in all, it's a wonderful helmet. I would have to say it's my favorite that I've ever used, one of the best on the market. I'm not paid to say that I paid out of pocket for this helmet. In Ontario, Canada, Praxair charged me $430 including tax. Yeah, I've got no bad things at all to say about this helmet. If you're in the market for a helmet, the Miller, the Lincoln, Hobart, all those helmets are great helmets, but if you want top quality, I'd say Optrel. It's, in my experience, the way to go. Yeah, so that's about it. I think I did mention before it comes with a 3-year warranty and made in Switzerland. It's not the Chinese stuff, which is okay if you're just a hobbyist or starting out, but as a professional welder, this is something you would want. I'm a licensed welder, so this is perfect for me because sometimes I can't get away from those positions when I'm going to have to do overhead and all that. So definitely a very, very good investment. And if you're self-employed, it's a tax write-off. So yeah, that's everything for now. And we'll see if you can get a view through here later on. We might strike an arc in another video. And yeah, so have a good one. Stay safe. Wear your safety glasses. This has been Harris Forge and Fabrication.